Hello everyone, I'm not an artist. Bye! No, seriously, we need to talk about the art of Pokenronpa. For those of you who are unaware, hi, my name is Kitsune Forest, and I just uploaded the prologue to my Danganronpa and Pokemon fan game called Pokenronpa. Yeah, I know, I have the most original name ever. I have a whole video introducing the game that you should watch before this one, and if you haven't, there's a link right over here and in the description. I've been working on Pokenronpa for about a year all by myself. It's been hard, to say the least. I've had this idea in my head for years before I started doing this, probably since before Gen 8 came out. It's only now that I've actually taken the steps to make my dream a reality. However, there's always been one major roadblock between me having the idea and actually putting the game into practice, and that is the visual component. This has been a thorn in my side, not just in terms of this game, but my whole life. As I said to start the video, I am not an artist. I'm not good at art. I've never been good, and I think anyone who's actually taken the time to play my game can instantly see what I mean. Anytime I thought about starting the project, the one hesitancy I always had was the same. How in the world was I going to get this game to work visually when I can't draw? Hire an artist? Yeah, with what money? Besides, am I really going to have someone else work incredibly hard on my project? Would they even be motivated working on characters that aren't theirs? I guess I could ask my friends, but that's basically the same issue. I'd feel incredibly scummy asking my friends to drop what they're doing and work on a project that isn't theirs, especially for the amount of work that I'd be asking them. No, I already knew what I had to do. If I was going to make this project happen, I'd have to do it myself, even if the end result looked horrible. So I did my best. I chose to do pixel art for all the character portraits because I was horribly incapable of doing anything better. What I did was I took official models of the characters and traced over them with pixels and then colored them in. Then for their poses, I either took references online and traced over them, or I just completely winged it. And after all that work, the results that I got were mixed, I guess? Some portraits I'm actually really proud of. The expression, the emotion, the pose, they all looked exactly how I imagined they would, appearing just how I want them to look in-game. But most of them are, yeah. Overall, I'm not ashamed of the work I did. Honestly, for the first time doing any art ever, I'm kind of impressed with myself. This looks almost presentable. But that said, the good does not outweigh the clear misses with some of the portraits. Yeah, it's true that I could probably just fix all the ones that have something off about them, but truth be told, I just don't want to. I did not enjoy drawing these portraits, and if anything has been made clear to me over all the hours I've been working on this, it's that I just don't like drawing. I have already sunk hours into these sprites, and the thought of working on them even further just kind of makes me nauseous. Besides, what you're seeing is already my best attempt to remedy a bad situation before you even saw it. The final result still looks bad, even when it was my best attempt after throwing myself into the problem over and over. No, I'd rather get them all replaced by someone better. As hard as I've worked on these portraits over the last year, I'd happily throw them away without hesitation if I can just find an artist. These portraits were always designed in mind with the goal of eventually being replaced. I have no attachment to these characters, so I am ready to move on and let someone else take the reins. So that's why I'm officially putting it out on the table. Pokenronpa needs an official artist, and I need your help. I'm looking for someone who is willing to help me redesign this game from the ground up. That includes all 300-ish of the character portraits, the CG art of the death reveals, a pixel artist to improve the character sprites on the map, or even tile sets, and basically anything visual about the game can just be thrown out the window and redone. It all needs an overhaul. If any of this sounds interesting to you, and you're interested in becoming one of the artists of Pokenronpa, then please reach out to me. Reach out by either emailing me at pokenronpagame@gmail.com, or by DMing me on either Blue Sky or Twitter. Make sure to include references to your work and let me know what you're interested in doing for the project. And also, if you join the project, you'll definitely get some creative control. I'll let you have a say in some of the story, the environments, and maybe even some of the character interactions going forward. Anything to help you be interested in sticking through the game to the end. I'm fully aware of how expensive this endeavor is going to be, and I've already mentioned that I really can't afford to be paying people that much. And that's where the Patreon comes into play. If you decide to support me financially on Patreon, then 100% of the profits will go right back to any artists that I hire for this project. I'm taking none of it. It will all go right back to the artist. Even if I don't get an artist right away, all of the money is still going to eventually go to an artist whenever they join the project. That's why I need your help so much. Not only do I need artists, but I need people willing to help me support the game financially as much as possible. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is in the description. And if you want to know what kind of rewards await you in this fundraiser, make sure to click this video to learn about the Patreon tiers. Now for the elephant in the room. I'm not unaware that I do not have an audience right now. As of when I'm writing this, I have a total of 100 followers on each of Blue Sky and Twitter. And considering I just started this YouTube channel, I don't have a single subscriber to my name. Getting enough support on Patreon to fund an artist for the workload I'm expecting is asking for a miracle. So I'm not really expecting anything. Right now, I still plan to go forward with Chapter 1 of Pokenronpa as the only artist of the project. In fact, I'm willing to be the only artist the entire way if that's what it takes. I don't really want to, and I don't think you guys want that either. So if you want this game to look the way that it absolutely should, then please share this video, play the game, share the game. Let your artist friend know that I'm in need of help. And if you're feeling extra generous, join the Patreon. Let's work together to make this game look as good as it possibly could. And once again, if you want to be an official artist of Pokenronpa, then either email me with references of your work or DM me on Blue Sky or Twitter and link your references there. Also, let me know what you're interested in doing. Like I said, there's all sorts of things that I need help with visually, be it sprite art, logo art, character art, whatever it may be, I need your help. So there you have it. This is my plea to all of you. Help me turn my dream into a reality by saving me from my own artistic mediocrity. If you're still watching this video, make sure to play the Pokenronpa prologue if you haven't already, then subscribe, like the video, share the game, and everything else in between. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.